We think about a lot of men and young boys going on the red pill movement. Um, because of my personal belief that the red pill offers more good than bad, I think it's necessary, mainly because the red pill, in its most clinical form, where it talks about the human nature side, the tendencies, the probabilities, the data, the statistics, I think it's highly valuable for a young man, coming into the real world, just like myself, where we come in with the ideal, especially in the dating world, we come in with an ideal of this is what women are like. This is what dating should be like. We watch two movies with Denzel and Will Smith, and we're like, oh, that's how you get the girl. And you drive up in your coupe, and you bring her to your loft, and you pour a glass of wine. We have this ideal of what we think love is and what we think dating is. And sadly, a lot of these movies from the '90s have conditioned us to behave like we're in the '90s when we're in 2022. I'm like, bro, a lot of that stuff doesn't translate. It doesn't like. It's like me bringing my flip phone. I'm like, bro, I'm about to go live. On what, bro? You're not equipped. The red pill, in a lot of ways, it's kind of leveled the playing field because for the longest, and the same thing applies to women in a lot of ways because the red pill is beneficial to anyone who's willing to listen. And again, not all sources of the red pill are beneficial. Not all sources of the red pill are, have the best intentions. There's some people that are coaching, how to get the girl and pick up artistry and what have you. And a lot of it is just to sell their courses and hey, click the link. But before you do anything else, click the link and then I'll tell you the secret of how you get girls. And like, if this guy is 5'4", ugly as hell, dusty looking, wearing some tattered clothing, ain't bathed in 2 weeks, ain't brushed their mouth, ain't put no deodorant on, ain't got no cologne on, like you just smell like dust. There's no amount of game that's gonna help. And I think truth is probably the closest thing in regard. The way I define the red pill, and I think I made a video on this some years ago, is that the red pill, it can be related to dating and relationships, but really the red pill, especially in the sense in the juxtaposition between the movie and how we relate to reality, is truth. Truth. Well, what is the truth about relationships? What are the truth about men and women dynamics? And is it romantic? Is it chivalry? Is it falling in love? Is it what we always thought it would be? Or is it a lot more of women are looking for someone they're attracted to? They want somebody who can spend some money and won't feel it. They want experiences. They want to feel excitement. They want to be cheated on. And it's not even the cheating aspect. It's the movement. It's the excitement, the energy. When I go on a date, my first goal is to make them feel something. I need to make sure they feel energy. The conversation needs to be uplifting. It needs to be, intellectually stimulating. There has to be something there that takes them away from reality. Because we're sitting in a booth at doggone Bubba's or Old Charlie's or something. It's not even deep. As far as the food is concerned, we both know what food is. We both buy our own food, but everyone's looking for an incentive to not be alone. Because ultimately, I enjoy being by myself doing a live stream. This is my hobby. I enjoy asking questions and monologuing for hours. I've been talking for 43 minutes straight. It's not difficult. I enjoy this. So if I think about entering a relationship, I'm looking for incentive. What do I get from this that I don't already have myself? And everyone's asking that same question. It may not be, intentionally or consciously, but most people are entering a dynamic and they're expecting to get something from this. And so whenever you go on a date, your goal is to first understand what they're looking for. And the easiest way to find out is through questions and measuring their reactions. Sometimes your reactions tell you what questions don't reveal. So, asking all the questions, let them talk. Anyway, back to the red pill itself. I think it's beneficial. It's beneficial, especially young men, to tell them a lot of things that they think is true from Lion King. It's wrong, bruh. Or it's outdated. And so, for a lot of people, it's going to be a harsh truth. There's no Disney prince coming to save me. Probably not. It's probably going to be the guy from the gas station or the guy that drives Uber who's coming to save you. Yeah. And a lot of people don't want to hear that, especially a lot of women, they have their standards set. I'm not going to settle. I'm like, that's perfectly fine. A lot of men have that same mindset. I'm not going to settle. I'm like, well, life tends to reveal the truth, especially in time where we realize, yeah, I thought I was going to get this and I thought I was going to finally get what I want from the. I'm like, you're probably going to get what you deserve, which is probably a lot less than you think you deserve. It's unfortunate.